I don't know what to say today. I filmed the whole video and it got like corrupted and then I just tried again. I don't know. I think, today is one of those days where I don't really want to do anything. I just want to like sit here and like watch a movie or some shit. And I might do that later. But, I gotta take a step, you know, take a step in the right direction every day. And I haven't went to the gym today. I probably won't today because I'll just take a little break, even though I didn't go before. But I was gonna focus on like YouTube, and I gotta study for a math test and stuff like that, right? So that's what I was gonna focus on, and I will still focus on it, but it's already later in the day, and I don't know. I woke up late because I watched a movie late, which is okay because I don't really do that, and I knew I was gonna stay up late watching it, but it was good. Yeah, it was really like beautiful and human, and I don't know. It like the movie felt like it didn't even feel like a movie. It's like someone just went around with a recorder, like a video recorder, and just recorded someone's life. It was great, honestly. Like it was such a good movie. It was like heartbreaking, but I couldn't cry, even though I low-key kind of wanted to, because I was like, I want to watch a sad movie, and it was like funny, but yeah, I don't know if I should say the name though, because I feel like if people look it up and watch it, they're gonna be like, "What the fuck?" So I'm gonna just leave that. I'm gonna just say that I enjoy watching movies. I don't do it lots, and I want to more. I think, no, I think I do, but I don't always have time for it. I got school and everything else I want to pursue. Right? I don't want to be a lazy bum sitting around and just watching movies or TV all day. I feel like I should be doing something if I have the time. That's just kind of how I am. Like, if I have time in a day to like help get me in the right direction towards my future, like I'm gonna want to put in the work every day if I really love it. It's hard with school though, because a lot of this shit is so uninteresting, and like if I instead spent the amount of time I am at school and use that time towards my future, like I guarantee I would be even more successful than I am, and I would be more skillful and knowledgeable in everything. It feels like it's in the way right now because I don't know, none of that shit interests me. Like math, bro. Like I could care less about that. LA, we watched Shawshank Redemption. That was a good movie. I've never watched it before. Like I knew it won, and it didn't win it. I don't think it won an Oscar, but it was like really good. But I don't know. I just never really came around to it. It's not really my type of movie. Maybe, I don't know. It's never really had an opportunity to, and never thought about it. I like writing stories, like PRTs in LA, but no essays or like sometimes these books we read, they wouldn't be the first book of my choice, obviously. I don't know. I don't even know what to say. Like, I want to make sure to focus on the future I want. I don't want to be stuck doing a job that I hate for the rest of my life, And I don't want to go to school just because everyone else goes to school and it looks like the right thing, I'm not going to spend my time and go be like a dietary doctor or some shit. Like, I don't care about that. And also, I feel like, art school is expensive, and I don't even know if there's a need for it, because I feel like if you spend enough time doing your own art every single day and putting that progress in, like, I don't know if I need someone constantly critiquing me on what they think is good. You know what I mean? Like, if I paint some shit, if I draw something and I think it's good, like, I don't need some other guy that's been in art for longer to grade my stuff. Like, I think it's good. And, if there's some meaning behind it and I put care in it, like, and I'm proud of it, like, it shouldn't be based off some mark. I don't know. Now, obviously, like, lots of constructive criticism, and you got to take that into account, because not all criticism is bad. You just gotta realize when it is. I'm the type of person to hesitate on listening to criticism. Like, I listen, but take it into action, not so much, because sometimes I'm stubborn, because like I kind of know what I like and I know what I want. And if someone tries to criticize something that I do, and maybe they're looking at it wrong or they don't understand, like, it doesn't piss me off. It's just, I'm not gonna listen. I'm not gonna follow up with it. But sometimes, constructive criticism hits you and you're like, oh, I understand what you mean, and everything makes sense. So I think you just gotta be aware and stop maybe focusing on the negatives. If someone's trying to shame you or criticize you, like, don't worry about that. Focus on the positives. Even though the negatives stick out like sore thumbs and your attention is always guided towards something negative, I gotta work on appreciating the positives. Like, someone compliments me, says something good maybe about, my, like, a creation I made or something, I don't want to shrug it off and act like they're just nice all the time, because I know that they do mean it, and I have to work on that. I gotta realize when someone is being real and genuine and appreciating something I did or made or how I am. Like, I hate, oh my gosh, like, I don't like spending my own time trying to study and get a good mark in something I don't care about. And I know you always gotta do some shit you don't want to do, and that's just life. But, like, if I could work and study and progress to something I actually care about all the time, I feel like I would be successful way faster and get there way faster. And I know that's not really how society works, and the universe always has good timing no matter the circumstances, but that would be a hope that I'd have. Because and like, I'd be thinking people that go to like art high schools and how that would be, because I feel like maybe they'd be a little bit more lenient and understandable if you are working on some sort of craft. Obviously, I'm in a hometown, so it's not like I know or have any experiences, but I feel like some teachers might be more understanding at an art high school, because you are focusing on your future, Like, I'm not saying where I am is bad. Am I saying that I would appreciate to move out of this town? A little bit. And I think it's because, yes, there's opportunities around me. And yes, I know everyone and I appreciate everyone. Like, I don't want to take anything for granted. Everyone around me is always good. I feel like maybe a step towards a city or some sort of like future opportunity will help me. And, I don't know if my family is going to move or anything, but I don't know. Change is scary sometimes, but I know that change is also growth, and growth is positive. You're not like declining. You're always aiming for better, always striving for more. Yeah, I don't know. I hate being jealous, and I've stopped being jealous, really, because, I've been starting to appreciate my life even more, like this past year, right? Like, I feel like I was jealous a bit before, but this past year and now, like, I'm not, because I appreciate it. But yeah, I do look and think about, what if I did live in a city, or, a big, like, main city or something like that, and wonder how my life maybe would have been. Would I have had more opportunities? Would I be where I am right now? Like, lots of thoughts. And so I do appreciate where I am. Obviously you got to work with what you got. Appreciate your environment around you. And don't take it for granted. And with that being said, like, also be excited for change and growth. And being excited for change is good. And like, yeah, I don't know what to expect when this school year is done. You know what I mean? Some people are going to school and they're finna become like, I don't know, some school majors like psychology or economics or whatever, but I don't know, I'm not interested in that. I want to be able to be creative my entire life, follow in a creative journey. I don't know if that means I have to go to college or university or go to a big city. Like, I don't know. Gratitude is good, and change is always good. I change a lot. I don't think I'm a type of person to be scared of change, but I'm more so a person to be excited for what's to come, and what opportunities, what new paths I might go down, right? So I'm thinking a lot in the future, and I know I shouldn't or in like a different reality, if I was in a different life, you know. I feel like that's normal though. Reflecting on something that you don't have. You know, I'm not jealous and I appreciate everything I have. I don't know what this video is. Yeah, I was just kind of reflecting and thinking. Don't really have a clear idea for today. Just kind of here. Okay, see you guys tomorrow. Peace, bro.